morning. Happy Thursday. It is our final live lesson for this week with me. I think tomorrow you might have some, if you have specials teachers, you'll have your live lessons on Friday. You know that. I'm letting the rest of our friends in, so just get comfy. I don't think you'll need anything today, but a smile and all your attention. Okay, thank you. So we're going to get started. Now, welcome aboard. I see a Lily, a Mackenzie, and Addie. I see Ruby, I see Ava, Olmo, Frank, Benito, Isabella, Feruza. Is that how you say your name? Did I say it right? Yeah, awesome. Thank you. Leon and Isaac are coming on board. So let's get started. Hopefully you can hear my screen and my video when it gets started. You know the promise. Everybody here made a promise with the class and with your teacher, remembering that Zoom call expectations are the same for every teacher you Zoom with. Now, I just want to mention one more thing. If you haven't heard this already, let me remind you. The live lessons that we have together are mostly me because I have so much information to give to you. So yeah, it feels like you're not getting a lot of time to talk. However, that will change. Some lessons you'll get more time to talk, but more importantly, if you are able to come to the small groups, which start on the 21st, nobody mutes on the small groups. So we all get a chance to share and talk and learn together and be able to talk a lot more. For now, during the live lessons, and I appreciate this so much, you guys are amazing. You only unmute when I ask you to, okay? And once again, if you hear me say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you'll know to to mute as fast as you can. Well, guess what? I don't even know if he's here. Leon was our awesome Zoom promise keeper for this week. Okay.
Sorry, I was late.
Oh, thank you. Leanna's, keep muted, okay? Leanna's our awesome Zoom promise keeper for the week. We choose one person every week who has been an amazing Zoom expectation promise keeper. That means they don't unmute and just say anything. They don't interrupt. You know, they're just really on it. They are respectful, they participate, they stay muted, they keep their eyes on the screen. They're amazing. So Leon, way to go. Now there's 2 more people to celebrate. But before I show the next 2 names, Leon will be able to choose a game at the end of our lesson. So stick around because we're going to play one short game, Leon's choice, at the very end before we say goodbye. All right, now who is next? We also have some more shout outs. I noticed when I'm grading papers that Ben and Almo have nice long responses, lots of details, lots of information, never a 1-sentence response, unless that's all you need and that's all it asks for. But if there's lots of lines to write on, fill them up with details. So amazing, guys. You are doing great. Mackenzie, you are on pace, working hard. I'm grading so much and so much good work from you. Thank you so much. So those are my shout outs for the week. Our iReady challenge is in effect next week. If you can't access iReady, I'm brainstorming to find another way that you can participate in the challenge. Don't worry, we won't leave you out. So if you need details, this is on my announcement page, okay? But it's an iReady challenge. All you need to know is get on iReady, 45 minutes the whole week for math and 45 minutes for reading. That's all you need to do, and keep your scores above 70 on your lessons. What are the days of the week? You know the days of the week. I'm going to sing it a few times, but I think you know it. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, it is Thursday. Only 2 more days to the weekend. Saturday. And I hope you guys have something fun planned. Yeah. Months of the year, we are in September. Oh my goodness, we're almost near the end of the year, the calendar year. That's so exciting. I hope it gets cooler outside. Our teacher helper is going to be announced starting next week. We'll have a teacher helper. And I don't remember who I said that's going to be, but they're going to be saying the date like this, like they're on television. Today is Thursday, September 8th, 2022. That's what they're going to be saying, okay? And of course, you know the date code, 9/8/2022. What are we doing today? We have a lot to do. So actually, if we're going to be able to play a game, let's get through it. Our focus today is going to be how you round numbers. Round numbers? You might have already learned a little bit, but this is a very important lesson. Rounding numbers, that means, well, we're going to find out what that means, but that means bumping it up or bumping it down to the nearest whole number. So let's watch a very short video about rounding, and then I get to teach you a little bit more about it. We're going to do Nearpod. Oops, far along.
124 to the nearest 10. 124. There are two 10s in 124. 124 is in between 120 and 130.
Oops, what happened?
125 is the midpoint. Is the number closer to 120 or 130?
Okay. See the roller coaster? Raise your hand if you like roller coasters. Raise your hand if you've ever been on a roller coaster. Oh, put your hands down. Raise your hand if you don't like roller coasters. That'd be me. I'm too scared. But I used to love them. Now we're going to use them in math to help us round numbers. This roller coaster is just a number line. That's all it is. Notice the number line goes from 120 to 130, and the number in question is 124. We're learning how to move or round the number 124 to its closest cousin, the closest whole number. So there's lots of information to give you, but I just want to see if you guys can predict which way the roller coaster will round. Will it round down? Is 124 closer to 120 or 130? Who knows it? Addie.
It will round down. 120 is closer.
Let's see if you're right. Get ready, guys. Let's watch.
Yippee!
124 rounds to 120.
Awesome. Did you notice it was closer to the whole number, 120, but there was a magic number. If you pass that magic number, you have to go up. You have to go up and finish that roller coaster ride and get to the next whole number. The magic number is 5. 5. That's right. If you go back and look, oops, there it is. See at the top of the roller coaster? There's a 165. If the number is 5 or more, then we round up. Okay. So let's put that into action. Do you know the rounding coaster poem? It goes like this. You know, there's a whole bunch of different poems, but listen to this one. Let me try that again. Find the number, look right next door. That means go to the number to the right of it. Go to the ones place. If the ones place number, or the tens place if you're doing the big numbers, we'll talk about that in a minute, is 5 or higher, then round up, add some more. If it's 4 or less. If it doesn't make it to the magic number 5, then we do what Addie said and round down. We go down, back down to the whole number that is before it. Okay, so that's our poem, but there are a whole bunch of poems. You're learning coaches and you can find one that will help, but this is the one that our second grade team chose, and it sounds like this. Find the number, look right next door, 5 or higher, add one more, 4 or less, let it rest. That means go down to the bottom. And then we're going to change everything to zeros, but we have to talk about why people round numbers. Why do we round numbers? Anybody have any thoughts as to why we would ever want to not take the exact number, but round up or round down? Anybody know? Have an idea? Let's find some ideas. Are you ready? Oh, we might just need an estimate. Oh, it's about this and it's kind of almost like that. An estimate, not exact. Okay? Like if you said to your mom, how many French fries are in this box? Oh, I don't know. An estimate might be about 30 French fries. Don't really know them. Don't feel like counting them. That's an estimate. What about if you need to pay someone? Yeah, you could just round up or round down. If you're not sure how much to pay, make sure you bring enough, round up to the next number. To organize data, you did that in science. Rounding helps you organize data. Think about a chart or a graph. They don't have exact numbers on the sides. They have whole numbers, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and you can graph your data based on those whole numbers. Oh, wait, what about for certain jobs? There are a lot of different jobs that use this. Listen, approximation, estimation, and prediction. That all means kind of around the number. That's all that means. It's your best scientific or mathematical guess. Think about some jobs that you know of that might round numbers, like a manufacturer, a teacher, imagine that, a manager, a scientist, an insurance adjuster. Oh no, you crashed your car. I don't know exact figures, but let me give you a check for 10,000. It's close enough. Oh, okay, I get it now. Software engineers, caterer, that's, oh, let's say, I don't know, Mrs. Cruz is having a big party. Do you know exactly how many potatoes to cook for each person, or are you just going to estimate and round up? Oh, okay, round up. So many different jobs and so many different reasons for rounding numbers. Why are we learning this? Because we're going to use it to add and subtract. That's right. It's sort of to make it easier for us to add and subtract. All right, Mr. Alligator. Let's think of a real world example for rounding numbers. Gonna need a little bit of help with this, okay? So I put the little roller coaster up on top. Look, there's the magic number 5. If the number is 5 or more, then you round up to the next whole number. All right, let's watch. Listen carefully to this little story, and I need some help. So get your thinking caps on because I'm coming to you. Coach is ordering t-shirts for the team. He has 36 players, but the t-shirt company, remember the manufacturer, it only makes orders in whole tens, whole numbers. It won't do exact. So what number should he round to so he is sure he has enough t-shirts for the team and the manufacturer will go ahead and make the order? Okay, now everybody look at the number 36, throw your eyeballs on it. Okay, we have tens and ones. There are 3 tens, that's 30, and 6 ones, right? So I need to know, let's think about our tens. You know our tens, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. That's what the t-shirt maker will only do. Ooh, Emmy, are you ready? Okay, what do you think? Do you think, well, wait, before you give your answer. Oh, wait. Before you give your answer, Emmy, 36 is right between 30 and 40, isn't it? Right? Okay, now what do you think?
Round up.
You think you should round up to what? What should he round up
10.
to? What?
It's going round up to 40.
40. She says 40. What do you think, Mackenzie? Should we round up to 40? Manufacturer only does whole numbers, 10, 20, 30, 40.
Or can you do less than 10 or only 10?
Only 10s. He only manufactures in groups of 10s. So if he has 36 players, should he order 30 or 40 t-shirts?
40.
You think so? Will that give him enough?
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else want to give an answer? Thank you. Ooh, let me see. Olmo. Go ahead, Olmo.
30.
You think he should have 30? If he orders 30, will he have enough for 36 players?
No.
So should he round down to 30 or up to 40?
Up to 40.
Good. I'm so glad you said that. Look at the number 6. The number 36 has the number that's next to the tens place. That's what it said. Move to the right, look at the number next door. It's bigger than the magic number 5. So we do have to round up. Guys, what do you think? We think we're going with 40? All right, I agree. If you said 40, you got it right. There's the number 36. Let's watch. 6 is greater than 5. I went next door. 6 is greater than 5 and up. So I have to round up to the next whole number. And 40 is your answer. Kiss your brain. Aha. Here we go. Next one. Okay. Try this one, guys. Let's hear some new people. You are cutting lawns. This was really challenging to write. You are cutting the yard, cutting grass for your neighbors, okay? And you normally charge about $24 every time you do it. But for the winter months, you're going to give them a little discount, a break, okay? You're going to make it a little cheaper for them. You will round to the nearest 10, okay? What will you charge your neighbors if you round 24 to the nearest 10? Who knows it? Emmy's ready already. Go for it.
20.
So she thinks 20, okay? So once again, move to the number next door that we're gonna round that tens place. So 2 is in the tens place. So move next door, look at that ones place number, that little baby 4. Is it 5 or more or less than 5? If it's 5 or more, I have to round up. But if it's less than 5, I round down. She said round down. Ooh, let's try a new friend. Isaac, you want to give an answer? Leon, you want to give an answer? Should we go to 20 or 30? What do you guys think?
30.
30? Okay, so Leon thinks we should round up, but I don't see a magic number 5 or more. There's no 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9 in that number 24, is there? So I wonder, maybe we'd go in the wrong direction if we rounded up. All right, Isaac.
No, I think I got this. Okay.
Oh, wait. Okay, Leon, what is it?
Um,
I'm coming, Isaac. I'm coming.
the other way.
20 or 30?
20.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead and mute. Let me ask Isaac. Thank you. Isaac, go ahead. What do you think?
20.
He thinks round down to 20. All right, one more friend. Thank you for that, Isaac. Let's try Asa. Asa, go ahead. You have to unmute.
Calling my name.
20.
Think 20. Okay, let's see. Ready, guys? Let's see which way we go. The first thing we do is plot the number line. So we know that 24 is between 20 and 30. So I went ahead and I drew my roller coaster. Can you guys draw a roller coaster like this? It's basically just a number line. That's easy, right? It was flat before, but then I made it into a roller coaster. So it starts at 20 and it goes 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So 20 to 30. And then I plot my number in question, which was 24. Now I'm giving my friends a break, my neighbors. I want to make it cheaper. If I bump it to 30, that's not cheaper, is it? I'm charging them more. Ooh, they're going to get mad at me. I want to give them a discount, which means less. Okay, guys, let's see if you were right. Get ready. Ah! It was 4 or less, and I'm going to let it rest all the way down to 20. The closest whole number is 20. If you got 20, excellent. Celebrate. Now, before we go into the Nearpod, and we're only going to take a few minutes on the Nearpod and let you practice. Oh, I'm coming. Let you practice that on your own a little bit more today. So this is, what if we have big numbers? What if we have 3-digit numbers? It's not harder. It's just a different number to look at. Before we were looking at the baby ones place. Now we're actually going to keep our eyes on the tens place. When we are rounding to the nearest 100, we're not talking about tens anymore. We're not talking about 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I'm not talking about that. That was before. Now for the big numbers, I'm going to round to the nearest 100. Anybody here know how to count by hundreds? Oh, let's see. I need a friend. Addie, go ahead. Addie, can you count by hundreds? 100, 200. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000.
1,000.
1,000.
Yeah, that was great. Thank you so much. Mwah. Now, if I have a number 158, look what the alligator's holding. I have 158 fish. We plot the hundreds that come before and after that number. So the 100 that comes before it is 100. That's the closest, lowest 100 that I can find. And then we go all the way up to the highest 100 that's closest to it. So the next 100 after 158. So really 158 comes between 100 and 200. That's it. It's somewhere stuck in the middle. Where is it in the middle? We have to find it. Now that we've plotted all the numbers that come between 100 and 200, let's find where 158 is. Okay, alligator, go ahead and pop it on there. Pop. Yeah, that's where 158 would end up. Okay, I got this. And you do too. Which way would we round? Down or up? Let's remember our magic number, 5. 5. Look at the hundreds place. We need to know, do we go to down to 100 or up to 200? Go to the number next door. That tens place is the number next to the 100. Look at it. What do you guys think? Think of the poem. Look right next door to the 100 place. It's a 5. 5 or higher and on more. 4 or less, down to the floor. Okay, what do you guys think? What do you think? Ruby, should we slide down, round down to 100, or slide up to 200?
We should slide up to 200.
Do you guys think she's right? Okay, I need a little drum roll, please. Go for it. Go! She was right. Excellent. Oh, you like those big numbers, Ruby. I love it. Now, all you have to remember, the only thing you need to remember, really the biggest thing you need to remember, is that magical 5. If it's 5 or more, it's closer. You round up. What is it? What's the magic number? Who knows it? Show me with your hands. Is it 1? Is it 2? What's the magic number, Amy? Show me with your hands. 5. That's right. No matter if it's in the ones place or if you're doing like the closest 10, because that's the number that's right next door to the 10 is that ones place. Or if you're doing bigger numbers like our 3-digit, The number that's right next to the hundreds place is the tens place. We don't look at the baby ones here, do we? We didn't care that there were 8 ones. We looked at the number next to the hundreds place and it's at a 5. Let's Nearpod, guys, do it. KHDFS. KHDFS. Join.nearpod.com.
Do we have to type something?
I'll pop it in the chat for you if you'd like. Give me just a second. There you go. It's in the chat. You can click on that.
What do we press?
And if you can't do that, then you just need to go to join.nearpod.com, or you could use your app, your Nearpod app, which you can download at any time. And then all you have to do is plug in the code. And let me pull up that code one more time for you. Hold on to your seats. Here it is. KHDFS. That's our Nearpod code. My goodness. You guys are learning so fast about how to round numbers. It's really just trying to get to the closest whole number. That's all it is. You will learn what number to look at. Go next door. If it's a 2-digit number, go to the ones place. If it's a 3-digit number and you want to know the closest 100, go next door to the tens place. 5 or more, bump it up. 4 or less, down to the floor. Move it down to the closest whole number, okay? That's all it is, super easy. All right, guys, let me see how many friends are in. Ooh, we're ready. Essential question, how can I round numbers to the nearest 10 or even the 100? Easy. How comfortable do you feel right now? Right now, rounding up or down to the closest 10. That was where we had to look at the baby ones place. Remember, Addie did 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That's the closest 10. So A, I've got this. B, I need a little practice. C, help. Good. Oh, I love the honesty. Thank you. Yeah, we all need a little practice, don't we? All right, good work. Don't worry if you didn't get a chance to finish this poll. There's another one at the end. Let's move on down. I'm just going to read through this. So put your big elephant ears on and listen. When you are when you're rounding steps to the nearest 10, here's all the steps. The steps. Draw a number line. You can draw a coaster. Plot the end points, the closest tens. So it starts at 10, ends at 20, starts at 40, ends at 50, starts at 200, ends at 300, whatever the endpoints are. Then do all the numbers, plot all the numbers in between, and find the number in question. Okay. So remember we had, I don't know, what was it, 24? We had to find 24 on the number line, and then we could figure out which number to move to. So then we will plot it. Plot means to put it on the number line, doesn't it? Yeah. And then circle the endpoint number that it rounds to. Remember the red circle? Remember who was that when I think it was, who was that? Somebody told me 200. We circled it when we figured out which one we were rounding to. Now, rounding example. Oh, we don't want to do another example. We want to move on. There's our poem. Learning coaches can take note of this. They can find a different poem to help you, but I want you to remember the magical number is 5. Okay. So whatever place you're looking in that's next to the whole number you're trying to round to, if it's 5 or more, round up. Okay. Using the roller coaster and the number line strategy, I want you to round 136 to the nearest 10. Think about that for a minute. Using the rounding roller coaster. So let's see the steps. Got to draw a number line. I have to find and plot the numbers that are closest to 136. But wait a minute, there's a trick here. There's a trick. Did you hear it? Rounded to the nearest 10, not the nearest 100. Oh, I should not see 100, 200. It does not say to the nearest 100. Uh-oh. So you need to find the tens place that comes closest to 136 and the next tens place that comes after 136. Oh, I like that 5, Mackenzie. That's good. Yes, look at that. Oh, you're plotting. Oh, Ruby, I love that. Remember to have at the end of your number line, don't have it start with 136. Start with the closest tens place. Well, let's remember Addie's tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Those are whole tens. That's what I should see first. What is the closest tens place to the number 136? So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I would do. And you can kind of check. I'm just going to do a nice gentle roller coaster. I'm going to plot, let me think, 136 is my number, right? So I want to do a tens place. What number's next to my tens place? The 6. So I'm going to find out what the closest tens are to my 30s. Oh, well, that's easy. 130. Whoops, write it right, Mrs. Cruz. And the highest tens place, 30, turns to 40, doesn't it? 140. That's a 0. Make that a 0. Okay. Now I plot my 5 in the middle. So 135. And where does 136 end up? Is it over here? Here. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. There it is. 100. Can I squeeze it right here? 36. Look at the number next to the tens place. It's a 6. What do you guys think? Which way should we roll? Should we round up to 140 or round down to 130? Who knows it? Who knows it? Lucian, you know? Firuza, do you know? How about Ava? What do you guys think? Ben? Asa? Isaac, what do you think? Go ahead. Isaac, go ahead. Do you think we should go ahead? Say it again.
135.
You have a choice. You can go to either 130 or 140.
140.
Oh my goodness. Do you guys agree? Give them a big fat thumbs up. Look, they're coming at you with thumbs up. Oh, you should be so proud of yourself. Excellent job. You rounded up. Now let's put Isaac on the roller coaster. Watch, he's after the 5. He's 5 and up. So here we go. Look out, Isaac, you're gonna go. Nice. Okay, let's go on to the next one. We said at the beginning, and we're wrapping up, okay, because it's almost time for our game. We would use rounding to help us add and subtract. Sometimes we don't need exact numbers. I know, right? It seems strange, but it's true. And we talked about examples, why we would ever not want the exact number. Well, it makes it easier. It's great for mental math. So I want you to look at the first example. 22 plus 37 equals 59. So let's see. Lucian has $22 and he gets 37 more. And now he has $59. Okay. How can I add rounded numbers and come up with an estimate that's really close? Let's look at the number 22. Think of the roller coaster. I need to round down to the closest 10. And look what's next door to my tens place is my baby 2. That's way less than 5. I can round all the way down to the closest 10. There it is. Wow, my 20 is closest to 22. So just round down. What about my second add-in, 37? Go next door. Remember, I'm trying to go to the nearest 10. So what's next to the 10? A 7. 7's huge. 7 is way more than 5. So I get to round up what's closest to 37? The whole number 40. What's 20 plus 40? Oh, that's the easiest thing. I can do that. 2 plus 4 is 6. Okay. Look how close it is. It's super close. 59 is super close to 60. Yes, I know it doesn't give you exact number, but this might be necessary for you. Let's try it on the next slide and see if you are able to give me an estimate, an approximation. You may write on this one. Let's take the first one, 45. Closest tens place. You know Addie's tens. So what is the closest tens place? Let's see. 5. So what's the tens between 45 on either side of it? If I were to plot that on a number line, write it down, and then try the second add-in, 33, and put it over here. Put it over here. 33. Let me think about that. I need to round to the nearest 10. What's next to the 10 is that baby 1. It's a 3. Look at that ones place. It only has 3. What should I round down to? Okay, I'm gonna go look and see what you guys are doing. Mackenzie, chef's kiss. Mwah. Excellent. Yes. Let me try another friend. Oh, Emmy. Mwah. Wonderful. Oh, Ruby. Mwah. Adeline. Mwah. My goodness, I must be having a great meal. Let me go down and look at this one. Ava. Excellent. Oh, yes. Wow. I'm loving these answers. Let's look and see. Almo, fabulous. I love it. I'm not saying any more right now because I want everyone to finish up. I don't want to give the answers away just yet. But you could peek at my screen. Yes, you can. Oh, Ben, flip those numbers around. Yeah. Oh, that was a good idea. I like that. Let's see. Oh, Isabella. Very nice. I agree. You guys are getting it. You're totally getting it. Now, this is so much easier to add than and give you an idea, an approximation, an estimation, a prediction about the sum of those two add-ins, because all we're doing is just taking whole numbers that are closest. I get it now. All right. Thank you, guys. Let's stop here. I can see a few friends I can help on our small groups coming up in a couple weeks. Excellent work. I'm going to skip to, oh, sorry, we missed the poll. If you guys, when I share this, if you want, there's a time decline, but for now, let's just do the poll. Now, how confident are you with rounding to the nearest 10 and helping you add? So let's see. A, I'm an expert now, Mrs. Cruz. B, the B, okay, I need a little bit more help. C, what's rounding? What are numbers? Help me. Fabulous, guys. Thank you. Hi, Bella. I didn't even say hi to you yet. Hello. Who else is here? I haven't said hi to. I see Ava. Hi, lovely Ava. Hi, Mr. Frank. Hello, Frank. And let me see, did I miss anybody else? Hi, Mackenzie. Hi, Leon. Hi, Fairuza. Hi, Ruby. Hi, Elmo. Hi, Isaac. Hi, Lucian. Hi, Addie. My Addie. Emmy. Ben and Isa. Okay, I love everybody here. All right, now, thank you for learning with me. And I need Leon to give me an answer right now, okay? We're gonna stop sharing. Don't forget, I will share the self-paced version of this Nearpod with you shortly, and you guys can practice it, okay? Now, stop sharing. Hi, Leon, you have a choice. You can only pick one game. If you guys want to go and you don't want to stay to play the game, you can go. You're all done. But Leon, I want you to tell me, do you want to play scavenger hunt?
Yeah.
Simon says, I Spy or charades. Pick one.